Now, let's get into what we are really about today. First of all, we're going to talk about the kitchen remodel. And this is the Kitchen Remodel Series, and this is part two. So, we're going to have to get some work done. We've taken care of finding out about costs. We've found and tested and visited several warehouses and showrooms. We've taken a look and made a decision about the who, what, when, where, and even a little bit about why. Now, we are ready at this point to get my kitchen ready for the workers to come and to do the work. So I thought the work was going to be on them, but little did I know there's going to be an awful lot of work before on me before they get here. So let's get started and let's talk about what we've had to do. Welcome to the kitchen of Ebony, Ivy, and Thyme. I'm so glad that you're spending time in the kitchen with me. Our family loves to cook, decorate, and chat right here. It takes all of those things in the kitchen to make a home a warm and happy place. The kitchen's the hub, the heart of the home. The time that we spend in the kitchen should be to love, nurture, encourage, and to guide our family and even friends sometimes over delicious meals are just across the counter. Your kitchen should be the place where everyone wants to come, have a seat, get a hug. You are invited to join our family by subscribing. Thank you to my new subscribers. And to those of you who have been on this journey for some time, thank you as well. Because together we are building stronger families, one meal at a time. When we made the decision to remodel the kitchen, what was I thinking about? Oh my gosh, all of this must go somewhere until everything's done. And so this kitchen is going to be a hot mess. So, kitchen remodeling, taking down the main kitchen, that's going to be our focus over the next couple of weeks. We're going to get it done and we're going to do it together. Now, when you're working in the kitchen with YouTube, it really adds a little bit because it adds, I won't say stress because it's not stress because I'm working in my kitchen. But what it does add, it means that you have to keep things at a certain level. And you try to do things that would encourage others to kind of kick their game up as well. So I've got my coffee bar here, but during the remodel, this coffee bar is going to have to be moved. And I haven't decided exactly where I'm going to put it. But you know what? It's not going to be here. I've got to find a new spot. So I'm filling my creamer, just making sure that all of these little components are taken care of. So while I'm thinking, I'm so busy thinking that I really do need to get down to business. So I'm refilling the creamer so that the big guy will have plenty of cream, as well as myself, because I like a little coffee in my creamer. And yes, I do use a powdered creamer. I only use a liquid creamer in the summer, and that's because I like iced coffee. So my creamer is nice and cold, and I'm ready to go. So there's our cream. It takes just about a full container, and then coffee ready. So when I have to pick it up, and I put my coffee bar purposely on a tray. So half coffee will travel. So even if I have to sit it out on the deck a couple of mornings because of dust and debris and people, then it's okay. I can put it out there. We can have coffee outside while they're working. It's time to change the coffee bar to a new location. Its new sunny spot. The big guy and I needed to go over to the showroom and to lock in on what type of cabinets we wanted. And so I thought I'd take you along and just give you an idea of some of the things that we saw. I won't spend a lot of time here, but I do want you to see the variations. Oh my goodness, it was almost overwhelming. But we finally decided on a particular design. Now, while I sip on my coffee, I'm going to go blow dry my hair, get some curls, and we're going to start working here in the kitchen. Now, we're going to whip through this real quick so we can get to the real issue of the day. We have got some things to do in the kitchen. But before I get into the kitchen, I want to, I have to finish the face. I think I have it ready to go. What do you think? All right, so we're good to go for today, and let's get into the kitchen. I am bound and determined that I'm going to get most of this pantry cleaned up. Now, I forgot to show you the very beginning because I started at the top. Now, most of the products were already in the containers, but I had a few that I only had one more empty container that was like that. So I ordered some extras, and they'll show up tomorrow. So we might get to add those in. But I'm going on to shelf 2. And we're going to work on shelf 2 because it is a mess. So let's get it done. Now I'm pulling the big guy's snacks. Let's get those out. They're all in containers, but you know, after a while, they get messy, and we need to straighten that out. Plus, I have a few things that have gotten lost. Here's our coffee. Always have coffee. Creamers, creamers, creamers. To be honest, cleaning this pantry had absolutely nothing to do with the kitchen remodel. But I made the mistake of opening up the pantry and got distracted. It was a hot mess. So I thought I'd better go ahead and take care of this. And hours later, this is what I was doing. Now I'm taking this one out because I want the basket. And I'm going to try to fit all baskets like this across the top. So let's see if that works. Now, as you can see, I've pulled these baskets out because I want the actual baskets. I'm not sure that the things that are in there are going to go back. And so I need to take it out, start sorting, and work from there. All these little packets need to go in the big guy's basket because they are his. extra spices, lots of sugar. I wondered where that was. Hey, Conway, do we have something we can do with these Frank's bottles? Okay. I am so glad that you came to the kitchen of Ebony, Ivy, and Thyme. Because here our family loves to cook, to decorate, and to chit chat all the time. And it's here in our kitchen where we are building a stronger family, and we are doing it one meal at a time. Our kitchen is the place where we are to love and to nurture and to encourage and guide our family and friends over delicious meals or just across the counter. So, don't waste time. Hit that subscribe button right now. Now, I hope you are taking the time to set aside canned food, freezer food, box food, those kinds of things that are, and especially shelf stable food, because you want to make sure that your family will have what they need should there be a moment, we'll call it a moment in time, of where maybe food is not as readily available. Now, we have been through that. We have certainly experienced that through the pandemic, and I've talked about making sure that you have a good pantry. Make sure that you have more than one item of whatever it is that your family likes. Have multiples. Now, that doesn't mean to go out and go crazy and buy cases and cases and cases of food, because everybody needs some food. But certainly, you want to make sure that you have a reasonable amount of extras so that if it's something you can't find, you will be able to go to your particular extended pantry and you'll be able to put it on the shelf. All right, we got those cabinets picked out, so we're happy. And you know what? In maybe about 3 or 4 weeks, as soon as everything comes in, they will start the demolition and the actual installing of the kitchen. I'm so excited, but there is so much left to do. So I still need to get everything out of the cabinets. I need to put them in containers, the items in the containers, so that they'll have a home until everything is finished. Because then even after everything's done, we got to clean up and then organize. But I didn't want this pantry to have to be a part of the organization process. So I'm very happy with the pantry. And you know what? I love on shelf 4. I love those Lazy Susan containers that are holding my canned goods. They work perfectly. And so if you're interested in those, just look down in the description box, because let me tell you, I ordered some and then went back and ordered some more. So you may certainly see some more of them, but just look at how nice this pantry looks. I'm so excited. Now, If you are not a part of the Ebony, Ivy, and Thyme family, please, please, please join and be with us as we continue through this process. You know, life's a journey, and we are making every effort to build our families up. And we want to make sure that we're doing it one meal at a time. I love you all. Have a wonderful, blessed week, and I'll see you soon right here in the kitchen.